What's up, Gamecock fans? How's everybody doing today? What's up, Mr. Eddie? Harbor resting today, Eddie says. Yeah, I didn't figure he'd play this week after last week. Oh, Nick. Yeah, somebody put on Twitter they saw him out in 5 Points drinking somewhere last night, drinking water. So, what's up, Durrell? How you doing, buddy? What about the all the garnet uniforms today? You're gonna throw back to the 1984 team playing Coastal, who didn't really exist as a football program in 1984. I don't get it. I don't get it. What's up, Matt? Doom it. I don't understand the thinking behind it, but what the hell do I know? All garnet. First time since 2018. Be the last time you do it unless you're playing a team that we played back in the 80s. More gimmick shit out of Shane Beamer, I guess. Oh, how's my day going, Durrell? Not bad, man. Just watching some football. Kind of kicked back, watched the Oklahoma game. Thought Missouri was gonna hang in there for a little while, but didn't get a win today. Boy, if we don't get a win today, there will be a shitstorm in Cola, South Carolina tonight. Better get a win, or there's gonna be a shitstorm. What are we now? The spread's it's still at 24 and a half. Mm. Better wins. All I can say. I don't know. I got a message earlier telling me that the stands look thin, and now they're showing them. So yeah, they didn't. Gamecocks didn't show up and show out as much today. It's like everybody kind of. I think a lot of folks are done with this team. You want me to be honest? Want me to be honest? I think a lot of folks are done with Shane. Boy says, "Go Tigers." Which tiger? There's about 10,000 of y'all tigers out there. I got a feeling he's talking about Clemson. All right, we on the field yet? Everybody's wandering around. There's Beamer wandering around. 32-29 overall record. So sad. Just 1 year ago, he was ahead of all the other South Carolina coaches as far as wins versus losses. Not so much anymore, especially SEC. More SEC. Coastal Carolina in the teal with the white jerseys and the teal pants. I know last time we played against a guy named Tim Beck, he was the offensive coordinator for Vanderbilt when we lost. Speaking of that, Vanderbilt beating Kentucky 10-0 right now. Come on, Kentucky. Do the world a favor. Durrell said he got his popcorn ready. Well, Dylan Stewart getting a break today, too. There he is on the sideline, not dressed. Gonna see a lot of the young guys today. Demon Clowney. Well, he's not a young guy, but maybe him. Jatias Gear get in. Dez you. South Carolina get the ball first. Let's go. Let's go, Gamecocks. Duke, North Carolina tied 7-7. Huh? All right, let's go. Y'all done stood over the ball long enough. And here we go. Oh, out of the back of the end zone, get a touchback. No excitement on the kickoff. No excitement. Let's see. Check some other scores real quick till we get a ball snap. Oh, Southern Cal, Oregon tied 7-7. Notre Dame kicking the crap out of Syracuse. One coming. All right, here we go. First snap of the game. See what Sellers got. A little quick out pass to Pup Sellers. Breaks free. Got a first down out to the 50. Still going 40. Cuts back 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Pup Sellers. South Carolina scoring on the opening play of the game. Wow. Wow. Just a little wide receiver screen and it worked. That was quick. Titans had a whole new wide receiver group. They get some of them other young guys in there. Are they going to transfer? Well, I guess you can't start any better than that. I hope that we get far enough ahead to see some of our young quarterbacks get in. I don't think we need Lenore's playing this whole game with Clemson on deck. Hey, look at Howell running all the way down there to help block. There was some good blocking on by the wide receivers. You got to give them some credit there. Pup should have been playing all season. He's been playing quite a bit. But especially the second half of the season, I guess he's been other than when he got in trouble a couple weeks ago and couldn't play. All right, South Carolina kicks off. A touchback. So Coastal will start at their 25. They're not even ready for a commercial yet. We scored so fast. Tad Hudson, 6'3", 225. His record as a starter is 2-2. Got 3 passing touchdowns to 4 interceptions. Not a ratio you want for your starting quarterback, that's for sure. All right, snaps back. A little shovel pass up the middle. Looks like they got about 6 out of that. Second down. DSU overruns it a little bit. They get a first down. Coastal out to about the 37. Come on, defense. Yeah, Dylan got some kind of brace on or something around his waist. I don't know what that's about. Little option play. Coastal tries to go wide. Does not work. Does not work. Kilgore with the tackle. Second 9, snap back, throws a little out. Depends on where they mark him. I think he might have lost a yard. Going to go back to 3rd and 10. Judge Collier with the tackle. Or Judge last week. Getting cooked. All right. 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Throws. Caught. Only gains about 3. Be 4th down, they'll have to punt. You gonna make those chicken that I got in the sink?
What are you making?
It's chicken thighs, son. Okay. All right. Punts up. Looks like Macari picked up about 6. South Carolina started their own 26. 7-0. Gamecocks with the lead early in the first quarter. But it's just really hard to get excited about this team right now. Even with the touchdown, it is just so hard to get excited. It's like even if you do well, you know we ain't going nowhere. Just sad. Just sad. Eligible. South Carolina not. Isn't that so? Just pisses me off. Duke up 14-7 now in North Carolina. Let's check. Southern Cal, Oregon still tied at 7. My ESPN, I think, is a little behind. Texas up 7-3 on Arkansas. Michigan, Maryland, Tennessee, Florida. Who y'all taking tonight? Daniel says, thank Mrs. Rooster for lending us out. She likes not watch. Not the biggest college football person. She's more NFL. She likes the Chiefs. I'm less NFL. I used to like NFL when I was a kid, and then I just got burned. I'm like, They went through all their political bullshit, and I'm like, I don't like to mix politics with sports. Let's see how the world's going right now. Everybody all excited about South Carolina scoring. Now we're going to be the greatest thing on the internet. Yep. All the excitement's out there. We're going to score 1,000 points. Yeah, all the excitement. All right. Handoff. Okay, who is that? Is that Howell back in? No, Fuller. Fuller with a gain of about 4. And they gave him 5. Second 5, Lenoris drops back. Kind of scrambling around. Couldn't get it off. Takes off running. Gets the first down and more out to the 50, to the 45 of Coastal. Lenoris came to be Lenoris today and play Lenoris football. How about that? Garnet and Black. Go Cox. What's up, buddy? Go Gamecocks. Gamecock rocks. Lenore's playing Lenore's ball today. He needs uh, something to go well for him. That kid's lost a ton of confidence. Well, they marked him out back at our 45. I guess they're going to review the play now to see whether he really stepped out or not. I don't know. I didn't see where it looked like he stepped out, but I couldn't see the back of his heels on any of that. But it looks like all toes were in. There's a little juke there. In. That's toes in. That's in. That's in. Right there, maybe 46. Well, I can't tell exactly where that's at on the field, but that would have been the 45. Looked like they shorted him about 6 yards on that run. Asher Blaster, spurs up, buddy. Spurs up. Spurs up. Yeah, I think they shit him out about 6 yards right there. They need to respot that. That's in. Right there's the spot where you think he steps out, maybe, but hell, that's 44-yard line. So did mark us back a yard? What the? Hey, bullshit. Bullshit. Kansas State 7-0 over Utah. What? What's wrong? What's going on in Utah? I have a lot of talk about their offensive coordinator might be on the list for South Carolina. What y'all think about that? That's a new name that just emerged. I haven't looked him up yet. Hadn't really looked into it. A little fake handoff, dump out, wide receiver screen, breaks loose. That's Pup again. Looks like he's down around the 15-yard line before they pushed him out. Pup's going to have a game today. It's going to be the other sellers with the MVP. Little bro. Little bro say, I grew up the street from you Conway boys over there, so I got to show y'all up today. Florence neighborhood better than the Conway neighborhood. Uh-oh, we don't put the big man tackle out there on a... Is that tree? What they got out there? On the wide receiver screen? What? Sellers takes the snap, scrambles around, gets loose, down inside. Oh, they're going to call him about a yard short, I think. I thought he had it. Pup over 100 yards already. Yeah. Going to be a big game for him. That play looked like a disaster from the start. That looked like that was about to be a disaster from the start. Yep. Hit his ass on about the 1 yard line. Great touchdown, but bad football at the 4th-yard line when he held the ball out in space. Yeah, I don't. They need to do better than that, but. Oh, Fuller, nothing. What do we put the smaller guy in there? If we're going to run the ball there, just let Lenore's run it. Stop all this crap. This ain't let everybody score today. Or put Howell in there and let him go at it. He's the bigger guy. Hey, Markel Blackwell's ass needs to be fired too. I'm telling you, I don't like that guy. I don't like the way he rotates our running backs. The wrong guy's in on the wrong play. We got Howell back in now. Let's see what they do. But we lost a yard. Second goal from the 2. Norris runs it. Wow, like we should have done that last week too, huh? Touchdown for Big Bro Sellers. How many times this year we've been at the goal line and should have run Lenore Sellers and didn't. Probably could have won way more football games than what we won right now. Just shit like that just shows how dumb Mike Shula was, shows how dumb Shane Beamer was for letting Mike Shula do shit like that. That's just the kind of shit that pisses me off more. So many times this year we should have called plays like that with him running the football in short yardage. We were going for two now out of the Wildcat. That didn't work. Not quite sure the purpose of that. Practice some bonehead shit for later down the road. The hell was the 2-point play for? Kick the field goal. Y'all act like our extra point. Y'all act like our field goal kicker's really good and don't need damn practice. Shit, dumb. Titan says shows the talent disparity. Yeah. Also, we're doing plays we should have done this year that shows how stupid we've been all year. Billy Cole said going for two. Yeah, probably some dumb thing that we did. I think we need to let our field goal kicker kick extra points and get all the damn practice he can get. Oh, got some more scores in here. Let's go back and look at scores. Any more updates on scores? Anybody doing anything? Oh, those are late games. Go back the other way. Still Florida tonight in Florida or what, dude? They missing half their damn roster. Hey, Rooster Man, what's up, Palmetto Pride? I was hoping Coastal would win today, so they would definitely fire me. Ain't over with yet. We gave up 27 last week. Palmetto Pride. It ain't over with yet. What's up, Antonio? How's it going, brother? Clark Gideon? Who's Clark Gideon? Just play all freshman wide receivers. Oh, you want? Never mind. You doing talk to text? I got it. You want to see Malik Clark? I got you. I got you. I got you. Oh, and Gidron. They should let them play. They're not. It's not like they're about to lose any of their eligibility. He can still redshirt. They haven't played. All right, can Coastal get anything going? Oregon and Southern Cal tied up at 14. Wow. I think I took Oregon in that game. Um, who should I? Who do I think we should pursue for OC? I don't know, man. A lot of people want some of these younger guys that are up and comers or whatever. I just have so much fear of guys that have not called offenses against SEC defenses. I almost want one of the older guys that's done it. You know what I mean? At least we know they're proven against Southeastern Conference defenses. You get one of these guys coming out of like Utah and stuff that haven't done it. I just don't know. I mean, you look at guys like Kendall Brawls that call offense in the SEC. You Jake Spavital that's at Baylor that's called offenses. Ball's out. Looks like South Carolina recovered it. Yep. Gamecock football. So I don't know. I'd like to see someone that has a little more experience with calling offense against uh, SEC defenses. It's such a speed disparity between other conferences in South Carolina. You know, some of these guys holler, "Well, let's get a G5 offense coordinator." I'm like, dude, I don't know. like we just talking about the competition level right now between our talent levels and stuff between SEC teams and some of these smaller schools, dude. It's just like I same thing with the speed of SEC defenses when you play them. I just got here. What's up, all Flo? How you doing, brother? Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Both the Sellers brothers done scored, and now we got a turnover on defense. Brian Thomas Jr. showing out on Senior Day. Old man Brian Thomas. A little end around. Looks like is that Jacobs? Yep, breaks free. 20 down to about the 10 and gets pulled out. Oh, that's Brown. Never mind. Jay Brown playing against his former team. All right, Sellers gets it. Fakes the handoff. Throws. Oh, that's going to be pass interference. Brian Rowe. Bro, we got so much young talent at wide receiver. You just got to find somebody that can. I mean, I don't know. To me, it's still kind of a question mark on. We got to get somebody that can develop the offensive line first and foremost. So we're never going to be any good. Um, I think Fury can develop our wide receivers, but we really need a couple guys that step up that can fill in that wide receiver one thing. I know we think it's Nick, and Nick's done great this year, but they just haven't gotten him the ball, man. You gotta feed your one. Looked like a little shovel pass to Brady Hunt. Did he get in? It looked like they're calling him about half a yard short. What's that kind of little funky little offense here with a bunch of people in the middle? What is this? Wildcat? Oh, timeout. Looks like Coastal has to take a timeout. They didn't like it. About to run a little Wildcat with Brady Hunt. Oh, no, it's a review to see if he got in or not. Alabama beating up on Eastern Illinois 49-0. Adam Ritter wants to know where was this the entire year? Well, we actually played better teams for one thing, Ritter, but the other thing is, yeah, where were some of these play calls all year when we needed them? Utah ties it up with Kansas State 7-7. Wake Forest beat the crap out of Delaware, huh? Vandy now up 17-0 on Kentucky. Looks like Kentucky's win streak's going down, and Vandy's hopes for the playoffs will stay alive. Looked like they were going to take a knee. Nah, they had Brady Hunt lined up at quarterback. I think they're going to try to wildcat it or something or some. I don't know. I don't really care for that. Why are we hiking? Why are we hiking the ball to a tight end that's not used to getting balls snapped to him like that? But maybe that's one of those really good things we do in practice. I don't know. All right. They upheld it. So just wasted extra 30 seconds out of my life. Thank you, Durrell. Do not forget to hit the like button. I appreciate that, buddy. We're only like 40, only about 40 something away, subscribers away from hitting that 1,000, Durrell. We've done great. You guys done great for me this year, man. I appreciate it. Uh oh. Looks like they ran it anyway, and Hunt's got his touchdown. Maybe they have a list of how they want to score touchdowns. Get both sellers a touch list to get a touchdown. We are the best practice team in the league, nation. We're the best practice team in the nation. We are so close. All right, let's. Yeah, I was gonna say, let's not try another goofy 2 point play. Let our field goal guy get used to kicking some field goals, huh? Might need that next week. Southern Cal, Oregon still tied at 14. Yeah, I don't know if I really like that. You don't have somebody that's used to taking snaps all the time, and you're gonna put in some cute play like that. I don't know. It worked, so who am I to disagree? At least they're doing some different shit than we'd ever seen Mike Shula do right there. He'd have put everybody in shotgun and tried to run it up the middle, and oh, this year's just been so much to bitch about. Everybody's tired of Beamer shit. The comments, the statements. We'll just outmuscle this team. Yeah, we got talent on this team. There's no reason we should lose to Coastal Carolina at all. There's a lot of teams that we shouldn't have lost to this year. I just don't. You can't get in the fourth quarter and have collapses. That's for sure. And we did that way too many times. There's no reason last week was what last week was. You get that big a lead, you got to be able to put teams away in the second half. You know, there's just no excuse for that other than just lost leadership, man. Look like old $1 million Zach Calzada might be coming in for Kentucky. Shit, is that bow laid down on the ground? Old dancing Zach with his $100 bills coming in for Kentucky. Might put up 50 on Coastal. What, what did it was something like that last time we played him, wasn't it? It was a dollar and a half. Vegas ain't an idiot. They bluff every once in a while, but the vast majority of the time, their ass is pretty straight. Durrell's ready for the Clemson game. Yeah, that might be our only joy on the year right there, Durrell. Beat old Taters. I wish they'd have saved these damn all garnet uniforms for the Clemson game. I don't know why they want to wear their throwback to the Fire Ants against Coastal. I guess they wanted a guarantee win to wear those uniforms. I don't know, man. Yeah, who's Clemson playing? Friend today, right? Are they already playing? Should be, I think. Yeah, that was Bo Lady got dinglinged. Cutter Bolay hidden to the sideline. Zach dance with my hundreds. Calzada going in for Kentucky. Oh, Asher says hopefully Coastal ain't nothing. Don't do us like Texas A&M. Oh, they ain't got that kind of talent, brother. I don't think they got that kind of talent. I want to see Hal break one. I want to see how fast that Joker is in the open field. What y'all think? I think that dude can fly. There's our man Mike Fury sitting up there with a ghost energy drink. That guy's hyper enough. He don't need energy drinks. What the hell? All right, Coastal tries to throw. Broken up by Kilgore. Jalone Kilgore. UTSA is kicking the shit out of East Carolina. Everybody wants the East Carolina offensive coordinator too. Just saying, man. Those guys scared the shit out of me because they have not played against the defenses that South Carolina plays. Back to throw, bringing some heat. Dumps it off for a little screenplay. Looks like he got about 5 out of it though. Sellers' little bro been doing some things. Yeah, he's good, and he was the lowest ranked. I think he's the lowest ranked guy out of the class of wide receivers we got. I mean, he was three. Wasn't Jaden a 3-star? The rest of his boys are like 4 stars. All right, 3rd and 5. Coastal throws. Oh, behind. Nope, not even close. Coastal can't even get the ball down the field past 5 yards, y'all. Oh shit! Don't tell me Calzada went in and threw an interception or fumbled the ball. What just happened? I took my eyes off of it. Oh, big money Calzada dancing, showing all his hundreds a couple weeks ago. First thing he does is throw an interception. Boy, he gonna get trolled after that. Well, we're gonna see if we can get a long one now. A little trickery from Texas. Texas up on Arkansas. 21-13, Texas up on Arkansas. That's a tight one too. I don't think Texas walking away with that. Old Petrino will dial up some damn offense now. A lot of people tell me I'm crazy for bringing him up as an OC, but shit, his ass torches some SEC defenses. Give him a quarterback and some wide receivers, old Petrino will dial it up. He runs the shit out of it too. Handoff, Faison, a gain of about 3. Carolina Titans says we're going to take a deep shot here in a minute. I don't know. We don't got Nick in. Wouldn't shock me if Fury don't try to put together a long drive just to see what he can do with mixing up some plays and stuff. Looks like we got Faison and Fuller in now. Norris, hand off to Fuller this time. He breaks it. 20, 25, back out to about the 27-yard line. Nick's injured. Yeah, he got injured last week. I think he's okay, but there wasn't no need to play him today. Just like Stewart, Dillon ain't playing either. All right, Sellers with the handoff to Faison this time, man. Every once in a while, he kind of breaks something loose, but he just like 2 to 3 yard and go down, 2 to 3 yard, go down, 2 to 3 yard, go down. All right, 4 wide, let it fly. Oh, little wide receiver screen to Mazio, looks like. Look at there. Mazio Bennett's heard from. Gets about a 3-4 yards, maybe. No, that ain't Mazio. Yeah, it is. I was getting ready to say, damn, I thought that was 8 for a minute. I'm like, holy shit, no, that's Mazio. 8's on the bench, hurt. Stewart hurt. Yeah, they're resting a lot of these guys. I don't think they need them in the game. Fuller gets 20 yards. What are giving it to face on? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. They look. That's Markwell Blackwell, man. That dude pisses me off. Sellers on the run. No, is he gonna run with it? Takes off. Does not slide. Takes a little hit. About a 1 to go. Gonna be 4th down. What does South Carolina go for it on 4th and 1? Hey, if we do, let's try not to just do it from the shotgun and run it up the middle. Nope, Beamer ain't going to go for it. He's going to punt. Too deep in our own territory. He don't want to go for it. I'd have went for it. What the hell? Mason Love. Fielded. Looks like Coastal's going to start at their own 30. Mason, you got to get some more leg in it, brother. Your damn punts, you've been struggling for last couple games with that shit. South Carolina going to be the national championships next year. We're going to the playoffs because we beat Coastal. We're going to the playoffs next year. Mike Fury is really some people. Man, y'all just type shit to type shit. This is Coastal. Let's not get overly excited. King said Notre Dame 49 over Syracuse and nothing. Yeah, Syracuse when they what's his name Angeli got hurt, that quarterback, they just went to shit. All right, Coastal ain't giving up yet. Here they come on a run. South Carolina better not get on their heels and just play flat. I can tell you that. Get this little team a couple little points on the board. They get excited. Another little handoff. Tries to go up the middle. Stone that time. That's another guy I wanted to see play more this year. Big 90, Christian Ingram. He ain't the heaviest of our defensive linemen, but man, he looks like a damn physical beast at D line. And then we done brought Nick Barrett, Pikes back in. Then we brought the meat. Gabe must be sitting out too. I hadn't seen Brownlow Dindy in this game. I know he's been a little banged up for a little while, but played. No, that wasn't Nick in there. Who's that? They got the first down though. Coastal with their first down of the game. A wide receiver screen. No, that didn't go far. The Oak. Justin Oronquo. I'll be back with the tackle. Little handoff. Tries to go up the middle. Looks like he got about 3 out of that. Maybe about 3rd and 4, maybe. Well, meanwhile, in the Kentucky game, Bolay comes out back into the game, and the Calzada, the interception machine, goes back on the bench. Oh, first down, Coastal's putting a drive together, boys. They're putting a drive together, defense. You better stand up. Yeah, that was Pikes that was in there. That's what I thought. There's Gabe. He's playing. Big Gabe. Coastal get a little points on the board. They're going to get excited. Got to tighten up defense. Damn, Auburn kicked the shit out of Mercer, huh? Big shocker there. Asher wants to repeat what we did last year for Clemson. I'd rather beat them. I don't want it to be that close, Asher. I don't know if my heart could take it. But we need to beat them worse than last year. Radioactive said back to the mediocre play calling. Yeah, I'm not. I can tell you now, I'm not getting excited about anything I see in this football game just because we should be doing what we're doing. I mean, look at blue chip ratios and talent ratios between these two football teams. You should just be able to run over them and bulldoze them. What we do in this game is not indicative of what we've done all year. So, and of course, Sellers wants to play against some of them Conway boys. Probably a lot of guys on that Coastal team they probably played against in high school, I would imagine. I think Stewart and Nick be healthy for the next game. Yeah, there's no need to let them play this week. You don't need them for Coastal. Plus, it's a chance for the young guys to play. You got to build that depth somehow. You got to get these young guys in. There's no need to have those guys out there. I don't even expect Sellers to. Depending on how this game goes and how close it is, if South Carolina's up 30 points at halftime, Sellers probably won't even play. Lenore's probably won't even play the second half. Why take a chance on him getting hurt? I wouldn't play him. I'd take my younger guys. They're going to put Luke in for a drive because he's a senior and today's senior day. So they're going to put him in, waste the drive from the young guys. Hell, we haven't even seen Aaron Nolan throw a pass this year. They brought him in to hand the ball off, and that was it. Say, put the young kids in. All right, Coastal with the handoff. Looks like he lost yards. Who was that blow up in there? Sean? Who was that? Was that Sean Murphy? Yep. Sean Murphy. TFL. Lost 2. Luke might be a wide receiver. I don't know, man. I think Luke's a grad assistant is where he needs to be practicing his GA, uh, being a graduate assistant. He got his coach speak down. You got to give him credit for that. You almost had 1,000 subs. I hope so, man. We're getting close. We're getting close, Asher. We're getting close. 47 away. Big week coming this week, though. We play Clemson. Maybe I'll get to that 1,000. Just do a Clemson hate week video. We're gonna do a Clemson hate week video every day. Hand off, run up the middle, stop short on 4th and 2. South Carolina gonna take over on downs. Not giving up any points. Coastal said, "Screw it. They're trying to go for it." $20-0. Yeah, I think it'd be a little exciting to talk about the young guys in the second half. What y'all think? Bring some excitement to this game. There's that bend don't break defense. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, yeah, the defense gave up some big explosive plays last week. We got to, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that DB room, but we have talent. I thought that DB room would be a real strength for us this year. Cesay's been the best guy in Kilgore, but I expected Judge to play better when he come off an injury, and he's really struggled. Norwood, he ain't done shit. Neither one of the say I haven't been impressed by DQ Smith or Peyton Williams, to be honest. Neither one of those guys can cover. We'll see what little Busey man's got. I'm sure he's in and out of this game. He'll be out here. Luke, wide receiver, Aaron Nolan, QB. Yeah, I don't know. I think if you do anything, take what maybe your last drive of the game. You think it's getting down to the last drive and let Luke run it out. But I think you put your young guys in first. If 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 you get that far ahead, let Luke finish out the game. Shit, he can take the last drive of the fourth quarter. Let him go out. He's been a Gamecock. Let him go out in victory formation in the fourth quarter. That would be a storybook for Luke, right? Give Luke a storybook on senior day. Oh, look like we done went up to a 99.3% chance to win this game. No shit. ESPN. How would y'all ever know that? What's going on up here in Kentucky? Another touchdown reception? Boy, Kentucky's just getting the shit kicked out of them. Mm-mm-mm. All right, Lenore Sellers with the handout. Nope, keeper. Tries to throw it to Pup. Only going to get about 2 out of that one. Man. 24-3, Vandy over Kentucky. Woo-hoo. All right. Oh, flag on the play. False start, South Carolina. Here you go. All right, 2nd and 12. Lenore's back to throw. Dumps it out. I think that is Murph, right? Murph gets about half of it back. Yeah, that's Murph. Donovan Murph with about a 6-yard reception. There's Boaz again. Yeah, Boaz is what I call it. That's another thing. South Carolina really needs to get in the portal and find a damn center this year. I swear, we have been center has not been our thing. Sellers back to throw again. A little screen pass to Howell. There he goes. Got first down, 40. Out to the 50. 40. Man, I really want to see him get an open field. That dude can play, man. I don't know why he has not been playing. It just pisses. When we see him play, it just pisses me off. Man averaged 10 yards a carry last week. Barely saw him. And when he gets out in the open field, he's dangerous as hell. And we've had him parked on the bench all year. I just don't. I'm telling you, Markel Blackwell is not what we need we need a real running back coach. That guy needs to put another sticker on his suitcase and get the hell out of here. There's Sellers on the run, tries to throw. Oh no. A little dangerous there, Lenore's. Got to get that up and over. Howell looks like a baller. He looks like our best running back when he gets the ball. Yeah, Lenore, you gotta get that over the top there, bro. You should be throwing that towards the end zone. Let the wide receiver go get it. Dang, never thought I would hear 6-6. Well, as soon as you said that, he's 7-8. Almost threw an interception, damn it. All right. Hand off again the house. He breaks through. Look, another 9 yards. He's the best running back on the damn team. I mean, Oscar's our best receiving running back. Hal's the best runner we got. I just, all right, 3rd and 2. Kind of fumbled the snap. Sellers breaks through, gets the first down though, down around the 26. That could have been a disaster. Yeah, see, look at how in there. I'll just push you, Lenoris. Let's go and get that first down. Definitely could have used that guy in the second half last week to run some time off the clock. Here comes Fuller, breaks through 20, 10. Oh, knocked out at about the 3.5, 4 yard line. Where they gonna mark him to 3? Payne Beckman said, "I've seen enough. Let's feed Phase on." Shut your mouth. That ain't right. Screw that practice shit. Put the best players on the field. Exactly. We know who was horrible at practice at South Carolina was some of our better players back during the Spurrier days. Alshon, Garcia. Them guys wasn't damn practice players. Oh, and we leave the small running back in again and run inside the 5 yard line. And he got nothing. Howell looks better than Faison. I think he's better than Faison. Second down and go from the 3. Seller sprinting out. Wanting to throw. Does throw. Back end zone. Is that Murph with the touchdown? 4 different players. Next year, can we get Nick on one side of the field and Murph on the other side of the field? You have a 6'5" guy on one side and a 6'3" guy on the other side? And Kentucky throws it up, throws another interception that going into halftime. Wow. 24-3, Kentucky's getting beat. Extra point up and good. South Carolina up 27-0. Well, if we could have just had that play against Alabama last year on that 2-point conversion, how about that? Wouldn't that have been great? We'd have made it in the playoffs last year. And Vanderbilt, Kentucky want to fight. Kentucky said, fuck it. Hey, we can't win the game. I want to fight, though. Sellers need to take some heat off on some of his throws. Yeah, he rifles them in there. That's for damn sure. But some of them shorter throws, you don't need to kill it like that, especially when you got young receivers. I lost my little ESPN board. Kicked out on me. What's going on in this USC left versus Oregon? All right, current drive timeout. Did you catch up, ESPN? Yeah, you're caught up now. Big Barney Ross says blowout. Yeah, BBR, your Kentucky team ain't doing too well either, buddy. Oh, look at that. Texas only up by one on Arkansas at the half, 21-20. I told y'all, be careful, Arkansas. Boys can put up some points if they don't commit turnovers. All right, South Carolina with the kickoff. Like a little short kickoff, so there'll be a chance for a little bit of a run back. Oh, he gets hit. Oh, gets out about the 30. Damn, James Madison only beat Washington State by 4. Washington State hung in there. Nevada beat Wyoming 13-7. A lot of weirdly close games today. All right. Coastal get anything going. Georgia 35-3 over Charlotte. I didn't think they'd blow them out like a. I think what was the point spread on that? Something ridiculous. I'm like, Georgia never runs up a score. Kirby doesn't do that. The Archie Texas game is good. Yeah, it is. I think I'm gonna put that one on. I'm gonna put that one on over the Vandy, Kentucky now. That one's getting a little bit out of hand. Penalty against Coastal. Still halftime though, that one. That's one good thing kind of about the offset today, the way these games are working out. While our Gamecocks will be on halftime, we'll have uh, some other football games on. Kentucky Vanderbilt will be coming off the half. Ooh, Arch gets hit. Throws it in the dirt. All right, Coastal with a little screen. Oh, only picks up about 2. Then he fumbled the ball, goes out of bounds, gains about an extra. No, they're gonna say he was down, so they're only giving him 1 yard. Second and 21. South Carolina gonna bring some heat. Asher wants to know if I stream every game. I did. I didn't at the first of the year. I started streaming a couple weeks ago. I did them with my old channel. I did every week, man. I streamed all kinds of games, not just South Carolina. Whatever. Like I just pick a time, whether it's the 3:30 games or the 12 o'clock games, whatever time South Carolina was on, and then hell, I'd end up streaming more games after that. I'd spend 12 hours of live streaming last year on the weekend. I'm like, I'm not doing that again. That shit wore me out. Yeah, when I started a new channel, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be a little more. I can't use up all that time. It gets tiring. Oh, little screen caught. Breaks loose. Still not gonna get the first down though. Comes up about 6 or 7 yards, but got more yards than what we should have given up. Man hit 65-yard punt on his last damn punt. Uh-oh, fielded by Swain. Trying to break loose, runs backwards and gets tackled from behind. Vakari had getting around the corner on his mind. See Arkansas go down here and at least get a field goal. Go into halftime with the lead against the Longhorns. At least we don't have to fight the highway patrol. That's true. We no fighting highway patrol this week. Pointed out of proportion to something Johnny Manziel said. They're clipping the video to a short portion of the video and not doing the whole video. The guy never even really said what the hell. Social media is so full of shit anymore, dude. It's like this guy's going around getting hundreds of thousands of videos talking about that. Arkansas interviewed Dan Lanning. Arkansas interviewed such and such coach. I'm like, people buy this bullshit. These people are just throwing. Asher wants to. I take it down, Asher. I did a lot of drinking and stuff on my old channel and said a lot of things I probably wasn't really proud of. So I decided to start over clean. I had my over. I think I was right at 1,300 subs when I took the old channel down. I used to do live shows during the week. I actually did a South Carolina for the Voice of College Football for a little while. But too many rules, man. That locked on Gamecocks and all that other shit. They got way too many rules on how you can say things. You can't curse. You can't do that. It's like that's not me, man. I speak to how I speak, and that's I'll talk to you right here like I'll talk to you in person. I'm your friend here, just like I'll be your friend there.
Okay.
I'll be right back, everybody. I gotta do something for Mama real quick. All right, I'm back. Sorry I missed part of that, y'all. Look like South Carolina about to score, going for another passing touchdown, and it is no good. We're going for Murph again, huh? Had to make a quick phone call, but we're back. We're back. Hey, we can't have the same guy score two touchdowns now. Y'all got to get the ball somewhere else. Stampede, how we look so far? How we should look against Coastal Stampede. That's how we look good playing Coastal. Second and go. Sellers keeper runs. Did he get in? Did he get the tush push at the end? Yep, looks like touchdown Lenore Sellers. Second touchdown of today. Got the last 2 yard tush push. Look good against Clemson, but Clemson's got a much better defense. I don't know. SC Country, what's up, buddy? All Flow 2 says touchdown. Yes, sir. Oh, maybe that's it, Carolina time. Maybe we just need to go into American Conference. What do you think? South Carolina could be in the playoffs as a G5. Everybody keeps saying we need to go back to the ACC, but you know they ain't giving up that kind of money. Or you gonna go to a conference that probably ain't even gonna be a conference in a few years. Carolina Titan. I know you want to agree with me, Titan. Let's go back to the ACC. We had a couple of ACC championships here in the last couple of years. Last year, could have been an ACC championship for South Carolina. I mean, we beat the eventual ACC champs in Clemson. All right, 5 minutes left till halftime. South Carolina up 34-0. So if you took South Carolina and gave up the points, you are right now looking good. Stampede says been too long since we kicked Tiger ass in Columbia. Yeah, been a while, man. That's 2013 last time we beat Clemson in Columbia. We win a lot more game in conference title if we'd have been in the hell the Spurrier years we would have loaded up on ACC. I hear a lot of people say, "Well, you wouldn't have got the same talent if you're in the ACC as you got in the SEC." I'm like, you can't tell Clemson that. You can't tell Miami that. Look at the talent on those teams. You, Stampede was on the AAC train. He was an American Athletic Conference guy there, Stampede. All right, 1st and 10 from Coastal from their own 25. Coastal get anything going on offense. Oh, caught out to about the 45. They're gonna go tempo. Coastal's gonna go tempo. Positive play, you go tempo. Little dump out pass. Got about 4. Coastal trying to get some type of points on the board before halftime. Be 2nd and 6. I thought Missouri had a little more fighting in them than what they showed today against Oklahoma. Eli, ooh, good play. Is that Sean Murphy? Yeah, good play, Sean Murphy. Take two of them out at the same time. It's a shame we hired Mike Shula. We could have been sitting. Hey, there's our dumbass coach that let him do dumbass shit. Can't blame it all on Mike Shula, our head coach. Running up the middle, Mike Shula. Yeah, change personnel every play, Mike Shula too, so you can never run tempo because they had to run in a whole new package of players every play. All right, Coastal back to throw, going deep. Oh, dude, almost one handed it. That was almost a heck of a play. Fourth and 5. Coastal gonna go for it. What are they gonna do? Oh, nope, punting. They're gonna punt it away. I want to give South Carolina a short field, I guess. Fair catch at about the 9. Kilgore. How much I think we're gonna put up? I don't know. I definitely think if we score another touchdown, we may not see Lenore Sellers in the second half. So I don't know how much we'll put up after that point. If you want to know the truth, Asher, think I think if you go in at 41 to, if you get another touchdown here and you go into halftime 41-0, Sellers is. I think I don't see him coming back. And there's no need to try to take anything, any weird shit that could happen and get him hurt. Plus, sooner or later, you do got to see what the hell you got in these young kids. 28-14 at the half on Southern Cal. Oh, they done commenced the ass whooping. Look at that. Juwan Howell hit at the line, spins out, still goes out there and picks up 7.5, almost 8 yards. Why we haven't had that kid in play more this year, I don't understand. Stampede, we ain't gonna have Luke Doty in there. You'll have the young kids. Luke's a senior, man. Like I said, Stampede, let him finish it out in the fourth. He can go in and do the last drive and victory formation in the fourth quarter or something. But no, put Cutter Woods in. Put another handoff. Looks like he got about 2 yard and a half, maybe two. Gonna be 3rd and 2 is what they're calling it. No, fourth down. You know South Carolina gonna punt. They ain't going for this. Yep. Here comes Mason Love to punt it away. Let it run down to 2 minutes. Nah, you won't see. Luke Doty will not play a whole 2 quarters. No, that would be not just that would be beyond. Well, never mind. It says South Carolina. I was gonna say that'd be beyond stupid, but we've done beyond stupid shit. Doty got some jukes in his bag. Beamer ball coming. King Ken says Beamer ball. We're not. He won't. He. I don't know. You need to keep continuing running your offense. You don't need to go conservative. You don't need to worry about whether you blow out Coastal or not. You got to get this offense some game. If you're running new plays and you want to try stuff out, you got to do it now. You got Clemson coming next week. Ain't saving shit. You got one game left in the season. Why ain't no need to save nothing. Oh, all right. Who else is playing we can look at? Doty can be a GA next year. Oh yeah, he's already got the coach speak down. Of course, he can be a GA. He already got the coach speak down. Just watch his press conferences. He is well trained in coach speak. Most of the other players just repeat what the coaches say. Todd Gwynn says we'd be a good Sun Belt team. Yep. Could be one of them too. I mean, Todd Gwynn, like I said, we could drop back to the ACC. I mean, that's about one step above a Sun Belt. I'm joking, y'all. I think there's some pretty decent ACC teams this year. Clemson's just not one of them. Just like we're not a good SEC team. All right, started the third quarter with the old Vandy, Kentucky. Can Kentucky do anything to get back in this football game? They're getting their ass whooped. What about Tennessee, Florida, y'all? What's up? Stampede wants us to go back to, let's go run the G5. No, ain't no money in it. South Carolina would never go backwards. Ain't no money in it, man. You ain't gonna give up no 60, $70 million TV contract to go to the to go to a G5 conference. We just need to take some of that 60, 70 million and get some damn players. I would say some more coaches too, but I might make Stampede mad if I say we need to take some of that money and get a new head coach. It's a shame what we become, Todd Gwynn says. Sad thing is you got the talent to win. You're winning games in the fourth quarter and you can't finish. It's like having a baseball team with no closer. You just can't close anybody out. Asher Blaster says first round pick. You think Stewart going to the he can't. He got to go. He got one more year. He's only got 2 years out of high school. He can't. The only thing Stewart could do is transfer out of South Carolina to another college, but you got to have 3 years of college before you can go to the NFL. So Stewart's a lock to be back in college next year, unless he decides to sit out a whole year and not play, which would not be beneficial to him. Now Harbor, and Lenoris and those guys could go to NFL, but I don't see Nick Harbor going to NFL either. He damn sure needs another year of work. He needs to come back next year and have a Xavier Leggett year. Oh, Todd Gwynn says definitely coaching issues. Oh yeah, for sure. I think we got to. I don't know. I like Luke Day, but I think we got to pick up our strength and conditioning shit too, dude. Because I mean, I'm not meaning no harm, and I know the defense gets worn out because our offense has been trash all year, but we look weak, like offensive line wise. We get thrown around against SEC defenses. Asher wants to know Stewart has said whether he's staying. Man, I don't believe nothing these damn kids tell me till I see it. Especially after what was his name that went out to Southern Cal, the running back said he was staying and he left, and Marshawn Lloyd. Man, I don't believe shit these kids say. You don't know what kind of agents or schools or anybody's going to come after them and try to throw money at them. Damn, Coastal trying to drive down and get some points. South Carolina better tighten the hell up. Don't believe anything you hear. Oh, especially yes, it definitely don't read shit on social media because that shit is so fake right now. It's ridiculous, and everything's eaten up by this Lane Kiffin thing. And Kiffin pulling a big ass troll on everybody, and he'll announce after the Egg Bowl that he's staying at Ole Miss. He ain't leaving for. He's about to go into the playoffs. He ain't leaving Ole Miss. It's just some shit to draw people to read about him and talk about him. Man's an egomaniac. Who the hell gonna leave their team getting ready to go into the playoffs? Not even Lane Kiffin's that stupid. If we get a good coach, we end up like Ole Miss. What are you talking about, Stampede? It don't matter what you get, dude. You think you get an offensive coordinator, he's gonna stay and he's good, he's gonna stay at South Carolina. That's just the nature of the beast anymore. It's better than sucking. I'd rather have a coach come in and be good for 3, 4 years and leave than just suck for the next 4 years. Damn, they thought they were gonna have some. Carolina Titans said you got to wait till the first game next year. Well, actually, no, the way they got the transfer portal thing set up this year, there's no more. There's no more transfer portal after spring practice like they had last year. There will be no Tennessee's picking up a Joey Aguilar after spring practice. You either got to go in January or you're not going. If you don't hit that transfer window in January, you pretty much going to be stuck. You can enter a portal, but you're not going to play. You can't go anywhere unless someone files a lawsuit and comes back again or says it's against their human rights, and it's such bullshit now. Can't have rules within anything without getting sued. Second 25. He's going deep throw. Oh, not enough arm to get that one there, buddy. Oh, Hudson short hops it. Would be nice to see Swain get another touchdown return. Yeah, I don't know how many. Last time they had Kilgore out there, so I don't know if Swain goes back out or not. Stampede thinks Kiffin's gone. I don't think so, buddy. It had to be one serious major amount of money for Kiffin to leave a team that's going into the playoff. Now, if he loses to Mississippi State next week and it doesn't look like they're going to make the playoffs, hell, he might bail. But it's hard for me to believe that you built a team as a playoff team and then you're just going to walk out the door when they go into the playoffs. That's a bad, bad thing. Lane will look at future schedules with the Gators. I don't. I think Florida's out. I think they're already been interviewing like Summerall, and I think Florida already knows they're not in the running. LSU's gonna outbid them to start with. Bradley Sanders says he thinks Sellers transfers. I don't know. I don't know with Lenore's because that would mean Pup would probably transfer too, and I don't know. Lenore Sellers makes as much money at South Carolina as the vast majority of any quarterback in college football. I was looking at it the other day, the amount of money that he makes with all the endorsements and sponsorships and shit he has. It makes like right around $7 million a year at South Carolina. I don't know if he gets that if he goes anywhere else. Man, this man trying to damn booming ass field goal. They're trying to get something on the board. Oh, that never had a chance. No goop. Field goal, no goop. Coastal, no points on the board. 34 to nothing at halftime. Be interesting to see the second half and what they do. I got to run grab some more drink. I'll be right back, everybody. We'll talk about some of these scenarios while it's halftime. All right, I'm back, everybody. What discussion y'all got going over here? Let's see if I can catch up. Oh, we're talking about Lenore's again. Lenore's families in Florence can come to the games easy. Yeah, Lenore's makes a bunch of money, y'all. Don't be fooled that just because he's in South Carolina, he makes as much as any other quarterback in the country. That dude is stacking bills at South Carolina, I promise you, and driving Mercedes, and yeah, he ain't hurting. Dylan Stewart ain't hurting. Neither one of them guys are hurting for money at South Carolina. I can promise you. Look at all the shit that Lenore's has got out. He's got his own action figure. He's got Hey Dude shoes. He got his own sunglass line. He's got the Mercedes deal. He got doesn't he do Ford too? He's got like two different car dealership thing. Yeah, that guy's got money. Oh, Carolina Titans said we can't get out of our own way. What went wrong? Did I miss something? Just got a false start and holding. Oh well, that ain't nothing. Beaver heard Beamer say we look like crap. That's a first. Huh? Get ready for Beamer to brag in the post game. Dude, if that guy brags over beating Coastal Carolina, I'm old. I'll fall out. You can't you can't really brag about a team you should beat, dude. You're the University of South Carolina. You can't beat Coastal Carolina. We got huge issues. We know when we had huge issues before, right? We lost to the Citadel. We even lost to Eli and App State. But Coastal ain't got the talent that App State had that year, and the losing to the Citadel was just unexcusable. That was just a team that quit. But I definitely wouldn't. I mean, no way I'm running around bragging about beating Coastal. I'm sure there's a lot of ex people on here that's all hype. They're trying anything anybody can do to try to shove something in somebody's face. Oh, we told you Beamer's the greatest. Oh no, they're actually talking the same stuff we are. Seeing Lenore's actually run in touchdowns. How about that? Some people mad about him going for that 2 point conversion. Probably show that and switch to something else in Clemson. Probably a setup for some kind of play for Clemson. They want to put that on tape for Clemson, I guess. Man, Kentucky. 31-3, losing to Vanderbilt. Vandy kicking that ass. Is Texas in they just went to half before we did. They probably haven't started back yet, have they? Texas, Arkansas. Y'all start back yet? Or is it till halftime? I want to see Arkansas pull that one off. I got to be a Hog fan just because I don't want Texas to win. Oh, they are started back. All right, 10 minutes in the third quarter. That one, Texas up 31-20. They've been 11-point lead on Arkansas. What's the Hogs doing? Oh my God! He tried to throw a little pop pass and threw it to Texas. Holy shit! I told you, man, Arkansas got a good offense, but when they make mistakes, they make big mistakes. Taylor Green, that was awful, dude. That guy is like, he can be a Heisman Trophy guy, or he can be the worst quarterback you can have on your football team with turnovers. He is Jekyll and Hyde. And looks like, yeah, tried to throw that thing out of there in traffic and got popped. Interception. Get ready for the Beamer post game, my man, Mr. Ritter says. Shouldn't be that exciting of a post game, I don't think, from Beamer. He's just going to talk about all the stuff they want. Damn, Utah about to go down to Kansas State for real. I looked at that earlier too, and I almost bought that one. They ain't about to go down. It's halftime, but hell, they're down 10. And I'm like, man, could that be a trap game for Utah? I'm like, nah, Utah's at home. TCU up 14-7 on Houston. Old Kendall Browse out there at TCU. He don't get mentioned as much in the offensive coordinator hunt like I thought he would be. I've heard that everybody wants the OC from North Texas, but that's the head coach. I don't think I don't know enough about their offensive coordinator to want that guy. And then who the hell have they played? Y'all think Sean Elliott stays offensive line coach, or they hire another one, or they hire a tight end coach? Definitely need to hire a running back coach. I'm serious on the running back thing. We got to find a running back now. We lost our recruit. He decided to stay with Florida State, and then they get their ass beat by NC State last night. And I'm no lover of NC State, but I was damn sure pulling for NC State against Florida State. After the running back flipped on us to go back to Florida State, I'm like, I hope NC State beats that ass. Is that wrong being vindictive like that? I don't think that's wrong. I do think we got with Fuller and Howell next year. I don't know. You get it, go in the portal. You still got a Gustav. They'll redshirt him. Go in the portal and get another running back. I think we'll be okay. I know there's one we're recruiting, but I don't think he's made an announcement yet. Can't remember that kid's name. Florida State probably throwed a bunch of money at Amari Thomas to get him. Well, he's close to home there. So, doesn't shock me. Did he flip back? You get about the same money and you can stay home, you stay home. All right. Arkansas, y'all know y'all going to give this away. Texas about to score on you again. Hand off. Oh, Miss Taco, what he got? Next man got him. Gain of about one. Going to be third and goal from the 8-yard line. Got a hole in the 3 here, Arkansas. Keep it a 2-score game, buddy. I know your defense ain't been that great, but they need to step it up right here. Landing back to throw. Having to scramble. Going backwards even farther. Oh, shit. Breaks loose. Throws. Oh, touchdown, Texas. Arky, you're going to have to go air raid now, buddy. Taylor Green with a damn turnover, giving short field to Texas. You can't beat those teams doing that, man. Only teams like South Carolina and Arkansas give away games like that. Really good football teams? No, they don't do it. Texas A&M did it, but we couldn't hold them. Pitt Georgia Tech game tonight. Is that to see who goes to the ACC championship? Because we know who's not going. Well, I'm sure. Are there people saying I don't care for this coastal? This is a great game for South Carolina, bro. Y'all live in this world of delusion. I'm not a passionate enough Gamecock fan, y'all. I gotta pick up my game. These people on Twitter loses their mind over a coastal football game. I guess I'm more like Steve Spurrier. It's coastal. We should beat them. We're not gonna cheer because we almost won or we beat a team we should beat. I just can't be that guy. I gotta find more. I gotta find some joy in my life. All right, that's long enough break for halftime. We don't need a full halftime. Shit, get this game over with. This game over with, guys. Y'all seriously think Lane Kiffin's leaving now? I think he's trolling the shit out of people. I'm not sure he goes anywhere. Let's see what Clemson versus Furman got going. 31-0 in the Clemson Furman game, huh? We're up 34-0. They're up 31-0. Or we're up 37-0. They're up 31-0. Excuse me. Excuse me, I forgot 3 points. They're still in the second quarter with a minute remaining. All right, let's go. Let's get on with the second half of this thing. I got today's these football games. There's just not been many great football games on, have there? Games that were close aren't anymore. Texas up by 18 on Arkansas. Vanderbilt pulled away from Kentucky. I thought that'd be a better game. Tennessee, Florida. Yeah, Florida's missing half their damn roster. I don't know even if Tennessee loses that game. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, looks like Arkansas made a switch at quarterback. Taylor Green hurt. Uh-oh. Clemson, they can't get a shutout. Looks like Furman just made a field goal. Hour and 35 minutes. Tennessee, Florida. Back to the night. We get Florida back on our schedule next year, y'all. And Georgia. Damn, 63 to nothing Notre Dame over Syracuse. Holy shit. Wow, what a beatdown. Syracuse might need to go back to the group of five. Holy Christ. And they wonder why nobody's wanting them in one of these other conferences when they do realignment again. You know it's coming. Y'all think that what y'all think SEC does? They take 4 teams, go to 20, take 8 teams, go to 24. Go to 24, have your own damn playoff. Oh shit, Arkansas out to the 40 to 50. Over to 50. Arkansas throw some points up real quick, get back in this game. It's like Oregon, Southern Cal starting the third quarter. I even seen Florida fans talking about Lincoln Riley coming to Florida. Like Lincoln Riley went to Southern Cal, so he didn't have to come to the SEC. Do you really think he's gonna leave Southern Cal and come to Florida? No. He was scared of the SEC to start with when he left Oklahoma. Lincoln Riley ain't coming back to no Florida or coming to Florida. Gator, I think the Gator people are delusional. They really think that program is better than what it is. Getting a little chippy in Texas Arkansas game. Forever to thee. What's up, buddy? How do I like Fury's offense so far? Oh, I like it. I don't understand why on some of the short yardage plays last week they didn't run Lenoris like he's running him this week. Kind of confuses the shit out of me that all of a sudden against Coastal you decide to run him when you really needed it against Texas A&M. But anything's an improvement over damn Mike Shula, dude. I like Fury's energy. I don't have any problem with Mike Fury. I just don't think he should be our offensive coordinator next year. I think he needs to go back to wide receivers. I think you bring in a good offensive coordinator. I think you put Fury with a really good offensive coordinator. I don't know. I don't know how long Fury plans on being at South Carolina. I think he gets another opportunity maybe at a smaller school as a head coach or something. But he brings the energy every week. He brings positive attitude. He's better than me when it comes to that. But yeah, I mean, if he really wanted to stay on, you bring in a guy. So what if the guy's really good in 2 or 3 years and another team comes takes you offensive coordinator? Fury knows the offense, and you just hand him the reins. I don't think Beamer can take that chance, um, and it not work out after the Shula deal. If he had hired an offensive coordinator and it didn't work, and then you had this opportunity with Fury, I think maybe you could make that from within. You know what I mean? That promotion from within. But the whole Shula thing, people are just they're not they're not going to buy it, and you can't make a decision off of playing Coastal either because let's just face the facts. That's not a SEC defense. All right, South Carolina be on defense now. Let's just say this. Let's just really hope Shane Beamer in his post game press conference don't say some totally ridiculous dumb shit about us making the playoffs next year because we just beat Coastal. I don't want to hear that. All right, 1st and 10. Snaps back. Coastal throws caught. Looked like he gained about 6 yards. Positive first play for Coastal in the second half. Another quick throw out to the wide receiver. Gonna be right at the line to gain. I guess they're gonna call it a first down and say he got it. All right, snaps back. Another quick wide receiver. They just gonna keep throwing them little quick outs to the wide receivers till South Carolina gets up on the line. Keep playing soft like we played last week. It's ridiculous. We got so cooked playing that soft ass 8 yard cushion we gave to Texas A&M last week. No checking the wide receivers at the line, just letting them get off and go run their route. We're basically doing the same shit now, but we're only giving a 4 yard cushion. Well, Cissay's on his guy. Oh, another little spin around wide receiver catch. Judge gave 4 yards, and the guy stopped 4 yards away from him and caught the ball. Coastal now in Gamecock territory. Another little quick out to the wide receiver. They done ran that play like 6 times in a row. Oh, Lord. And they're going to force us to come up to the line of scrimmage on the wide receivers. You want to sit off 4 yards? They're going to take 4 yards every time. Oh, quarterback going to keep it this time and run with it. Ooh. Got a good little gain. Going to come up about a yard or two shy. Going to call it 3rd and 2. Yep. Coastal trying to get some tempo going. Handoff run. Didn't get there. I don't think he gained maybe a half a yard. 4th down, Coastal got to go for it. Damn, Brian Thomas Jr. almost took the handoff. Holy shit. 4th and 2 again, they're calling it. Long 1.5, whatever. Coastal snaps it back. Quick little top slant. First down. Easy first down for Coastal. Easy first down, man. Too easy. Torian Gray, get your guys up on the damn line, bro. Look at that. We put a little press man up on the line against their wide receivers, and then the guy throws a incomplete pass. How about that? Don't give them nothing easy. Little quick out, dump out to the running back, get him. Peyton Williams drags him out after about a 2 yard gain. Oh, man. Houston tied it back up with TCU. Did Arkansas just score? No, they're going to call that incomplete. Couldn't hang on to it. All right, Coastal back to throw. Flag comes out. Oh, did they blow the play dead? I guess so. Offsides defense. Damn, our old defensive line was offsides? You sitting over top of the ball and you don't know? Oh, they both jumped. Holy shit. That guy must have moved the ball because you didn't get both defensive tackles to jump unless the center did a little tricky shit right there. All right, still 3rd and 3. Hand off. Oh, did he get it with the second effort? Looks like they're going to mark him at a first down. Hell, Coastal got 11 first downs in this game. I hear you. Snap back. Quarterback scrambling around. Flag going to be a holding. It was a catch. Better thank goodness that was a holding. North Carolina now taking the lead over Duke 25-24. Look up Bill Belichick. Oklahoma State up 7 on UCF. Well, underdogs playing tough today in some of these football games. Oh, handoff. Tries to get around the left side. Picks up. Oh, he lost the ball, but he got it back. Gain of about 4. That ball popped out. Watch out. Second and 15. Snap back. Hudson goes to throw. Caught. Damn. Give up 13 out of the 15. There goes our damn. Always giving up that shit, man. Just way too much cushion. I don't get it. I don't understand why we keep giving up 12, 13-yard passes. Shit cooks us because we give up first downs. Arkansas down 15, so they're kind of close back to getting within 2 scores. Let's check some more scores. Let's see what else is going on. Notre Dame is up 70-0 on Syracuse, y'all. That is ridiculous. Oregon up 28-21 on Southern Cal, so Southern Cal scored. Syracuse, they don't even have a defense. Notre Dame 70-0. Holy shit. Kansas State only up by 3 on Utah now. Tulane kicking the shit out of Temple. Their coach going to be leaving. TCU Houston tied up 14-14. That's about all the updated scores, other than Clemson. That's your top 25 scores anyway. No, I don't want all that. Get off my screen. Oh, Forever to Thee says, I don't understand why Clayton plays soft coverage in the second half. Does it all the time, dude. Last week, I mean, he was a little more aggressive on that drive with bringing guys up, but last week, man, 8 yards. They were 8 yards off the wide receiver, off the line of scrimmage every time, off the wide receivers. I'm like, I get it. You're trying to protect the lead, but that prevent bullshit don't work. I hate even the statement about a prevent. I like aggression. I don't like prevent nothing. Did our men's basketball team win today? I didn't even check. I know they didn't win yesterday. Gonna be another one of them seasons for the basketball team too. Oh, they blew that one up. Justin Oronquo comes through the line. They actually lost yards. Coastal gonna take the 3 points. They have to, man. I don't know. You can go for it on fourth, but damn, you lost about 5 yards on that. Justin O. I think between him and JR next year, ain't nothing. The linebacker core, it's gonna be pretty good. They are gonna go for it. It's like about 4th and 5. Cuts it loose. Broken up by Kilgore. Gonna be South Carolina gonna take over on downs. Coastal said to hell with it. They ain't doing what Furman did and try to kick some field goal being down 30 points. You went after the wrong DB on that one, though, homie. Those aren't the ones you attack. Lenoris is coming back out. Somebody please explain to me why. I guess they're just trying to work on their offense and get timing all that down. I don't. Oh, did we get a false start already? Good God, we just came into the game, guys. We just took over the ball, and you already got a false start. Come on, Josiah. Pre-snap penalties are killers, man. First and 15. Hand off to Howell. Look at this guy, man. Over 30, out to 35, 38. Where's he been all year? Where's he been all year? Oh, now they're going to throw another flag. This is going to be a flag fest. Oh, I guess this is a holding. Yeah. First down, lose half the distance. Is that Trevon? Yeah, it is. Come on. Come on, Trevon. Even with that, though, I still like Howell running, man. Why? I just don't. Baffling to me. Quick little throw out to Pup. Looks like he gonna get about 6 of the 19. It's 2nd and 13. Hate to see this. I don't like seeing the flags, but I just the way Hal's running the football, man, it just blows my mind that guy hasn't been more involved with our offense all year. It just goes to show you the malpractice that's been done with this coaching staff. All right, Sellers again with a little quick pass, caught, gets the first down over to 30, slung out. Is that Brown again? Yep. So I got about the 31, 32 first down. Hey, I do like the quick passes and getting the ball out of Sellers' hands. Really, I mean that's definitely no real drops, anything. Just snap it, get it out of your hand. Oh, hand off to Fuller, and that gets blown up. Where's our offensive line on that, dog? I guess you got to give credit to Coastal. They made a play. Our O line gets blown up again. Let's see. So far on our O line, we've had a false start, a holding, and then we just got blown up. The Norris back to throw, runs around, scrambles around, tosses out to Hunt. It's like a pickup of about, where are they going to mark him? Maybe 5 or 6. Could you imagine if we didn't make the mistakes and we could just move forward with this offense? 3rd and 7, they're going to call it. Third down conversions, we are 2 of 4 today. You ain't going to make too many at 3rd and 7. Sellers back to throw again. Pressure comes. He takes off running. Oh, his speed is just too much, dude. Look at that. He's still running down to the 40 of Coastal. 40-41 of Coastal with an easy first down. He makes it look too easy against Coastal's defense. Yeah, y'all fuck around and be lazy and let him get a corner. He'll be gone on you. All right, 1st and 10. Hand off to Fuller, gain of 2. Every other running back that we have, just they go down first hit. How he gets hit, a dude just spins off of people and runs over them or whatever and picks up another 5, 6, 7 yards. Faison and Fuller, they just go down initial contact. Fuller again. Oh, he got a big hole that time. Nobody touched him. They got to give the O-line some credit on that one. They opened up a damn freeway. Trying to make up for the mistakes earlier. Boys opened up a 4-lane highway. Sellers takes the snap. A little pitch out. Is that Rowe? Who's that? Yeah, Brian Rowe. Looks like a gain of about 2.5, 3 yards. Four minutes left in the third quarter. South Carolina still up 37-0. Vanderbilt now up 45-10 on Kentucky. Whew. Whew. Texas up 45-23 on Arkansas. Whew. Oh, a little trickery reverse pitchy thing there that went nowhere. Looked really good on the razzle dazzle scale, but result was nothing. Third and 7. 4 wide receivers to the left side. Wow. And then we go at the 1-on-1 in the corner over, off the fingertips of Brown. Was 1-on-1. Should have been a touchdown for Brown. All right, looks like South Carolina going to go for it on 4th and 7. Not taking the field goal. Sellers back. Looks like they run a screen to Howell. He's loose by himself. 10-5. Dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Howell. Man can play, dude. Shane Mack says saving face on for next week. No, they finally found a running back that's making plays. You better keep him in the game. Oh, now they're going to say he didn't get in. Review. He didn't step out. Let's look at that again. Look at that again. No, look at that again. I guess they could call him out on that. Here we go with the tush push with the tight end again. Only got a yard. Man, give it back to Howell. They took the damn touchdown away from him. Let the guy run the damn football back in there. Man got you there, and then you ain't going to give it to him. Going back to the tush push again. Oh, he got in that time. We didn't got the tight end tush push. We took it to another level. We're not doing it with the quarterback. We're doing it with the tight end. Shit, we should have been doing last week. Been nice to have that play in last week, wouldn't it? But worked. 43-0, fixing to be probably 44. Y'all think that's the last we see of Lenore's? About to go into the fourth quarter. Forever to D says he loves it. Yeah, physical. You want to get a team excited? You want to get a team ready to go? Out physical somebody. I know when I played O-line in high school and we could actually start out physicaling some people, man, I love that shit. You could run the football and just start pushing. You get a push, best shit in the world. Best feeling in the world. O-linemen don't get to taste the touchdown thing. So for us, it's just getting a push every time. Are there any close games left that I might need to switch to? How about the Oregon Southern Cal? I don't know if I can get that one on this channel. I think I got to go out of this and go to my other channel. Oh, you know what? I know where I can find it. Clemson's still up 31-3 on Furman in the third quarter. All right. So far, guys, can't really complain about this game, right? A little bit of shit we need to clean up again. Offensive line. But other than that, it's been pretty damn dominating. Dominating to the point to where it's kind of boring. I expected Coastal to put up a better fight than this, though. You want me to be honest? They've been pretty, yeah, less than, less than putting up a fight in this football game. I really, really expected a better showing. Finally doing what we should be. You're right, Carolina Titan. That's a fact, brother. That's a fact. Too little, too late for to save the season, but let's say we go and beat Clemson and end the year on a positive note and then see where they go from there. I'm almost give up hope that South Carolina's going to get rid of Beamer. He's going to get another season, so we are going to get to look forward to another year of Shane Beamer. Stampede said this game means nothing. It means something to the kids. Don't mean much to the rest of us. But the kids, especially the seniors, you know what I mean? Gives some young people some time to play because we don't get the 15 practices for the bowl game. But I know it means something to the seniors who they won't, they're down to their last two games, so you enjoy it for those guys. They only got one more after this one. And, for especially South Carolina, a lot of our senior kids aren't going to the NFL, so you get excited for guys like Luke Doty. You get excited for a lot of the kids that stuck around South Carolina 4 years that maybe could have went to a smaller school and played, but they decided to stay. So give them their credit. Oh, Carolina Titans said we should be getting young guys in on defense and offense the rest of this game. Stampede says Beamer is staying. Yeah, Stampede. And you, of all people that love Beamer so much, but I hope he does really good next year, Stampede. Because if he don't, yeah, I saw the men's basketball lose yesterday. I think it's going to be another one of those, uh, not the greatest basketball season for South Carolina. Could surprise me. Maybe they just had a down game against Butler. Maybe Butler's better than anyone thinks, but there's another situation. You're South Carolina. You should have more talent than a team called Butler. And I know in basketball that don't always mean you're going to win every game because you out talent somebody, but you should. Butler's a team that South Carolina should beat in basketball. I heard people say, "Oh, our basketball budget ain't this, and it ain't that good, and it ain't that." Well, then we need to do better. You got to get some excitement back into the basketball program and get some boosters and shit, throwing some money out there. You know. Well, at least the fans in the stadium got a good game today. It definitely not a packed house though. There's a lot of empty seats in that stadium. Didn't show up for a coastal game, which is weird. I thought it'd be pretty crowded. All the coastal fans would be in there too. Dawn needs to coach the men's team. Psh, no, let Dawn keep winning her national championships in the women. Let's not drag her down. Men's basketball. Oh, first down for Coastal. Minute 20 left in the third. All right, 1st and 10 for Coastal from their own 37. Is it going to be a complete shutout, or you think Coastal gets a touchdown somewhere in here? Looks like we do have the young guys out. Yep, because there's Kelvin Hunter. Gerald Kilgore's back out there, but you got Hunter in. I think that's Willis at linebacker, or was. Christian Ingram's back in. He's bottom left on the D end. He's still got some of the older guys and some young guys in there. Yeah, because Vicari's back in. That's the end of the third quarter. 4-4. Beamer, we're a fourth quarter team. We're a fourth quarter team. I think they ran the running clock in that third quarter. What y'all think? That thing moved along pretty quick. We got the running clock going. All right. Let's go over here and check on. See if we can find some Oregon scores. Oregon Southern Cal. Let's go up and check some scores. See where they at. See where they're at. Oregon's up 35-21. My wife is out there yelling at herself. Yeah. Yeah, that was a fast third quarter. Yeah, I think they got the good old running clock. They probably said, "Speed it up, fellas. Speed it up." All right. Let's get this fourth quarter over with. Well, some close games did turn into blowouts besides ours. Texas blowing out Arkansas, Vanderbilt blowing out Kentucky. Man. What do you think, though, Titan? You think we found our future number one running back in Hal? Sure looks the part, don't he? Definitely looks the part. Yeah, Texas up 52-23 on Arkansas. They opened up a can of whoop ass. Vanderbilt opened up that can of whoop ass on Kentucky. Utah and Kansas State still in the battle. 35. Utah got 35, Kansas State 31. I have no idea what my wife is doing, y'all. She knows I'm in here live streaming and she breaks open the vacuum. Obviously, that means she spilled something in the kitchen. Yeah, I think Hal gets first string reps next season. He has to, right? Has to. Oh, they're going to talk to Beamer again. Hey, Coach Beamer. Yep. All the bets are off on South Carolina now. Bets are off, buddy. I think you can still bet the over under. South Carolina. Hey, we got more than 350 yards of offense. How about that? Total yards 510. Woohoo! We set a record. We set a record. 510 yard total offense. Oh shit! Ball's out. Quarterback's down. Quarterback got ran over again. Yeah, you can bet the spread now of 50 and a half, but I don't know. Is that Jatius? Jatius Gear? After the bad snap, Coastal with the punt. Oh, won't be a return. They did leave Vicari back there, though. Kind of surprising me that he's back there, not Kilgore. Luke Doty's in now. Yeah, let's not go with the young guys. Let's bring in Luke. We have got to be fucking kidding me. Why? I get the respect. I get the respect to being a senior, but why now? End of the game, bro. Let him finish it out. Not the last 14 minutes of the damn quarter. This is the bonehead shit that pisses me off with Beamer. Radioactive said the same thing. I don't understand it. Oh, Faison finally breaks one and gets out there. Here comes the flag. Holding. Bring it back. So instead of on offense bringing out a lot of the younger guys and playing them, we're going to bring out all the seniors like Faison and Doty and what other old guy can we bring out and let him get a couple snaps, but 14 minutes left on the clock. Beamer literally just said he wanted to get young guys in. We trot out our oldest QB and running back and everything else. That I don't blows my mind. And this drive's going to go nowhere. It's going to be a watch, be a 3 and out. Literally, I'm glad you heard that conversation, Carolina Titan. I couldn't listen to it because it'll come through the mic, and who knows, YouTube will ding me for it. Doty is about to make his case for on the first drive. Yeah, I go on and become a graduate assistant next year. We got Mazio in, so we back up to 3rd and 11 now. 3rd and 11. Gonna let Luke Doty cut one loose here. I'm sure. Yep. Back to throw. Incomplete. Trying to throw to Mo Brown. They call it interception. I don't know what they're doing. Now the guy's trying to take off running. Either way, you were on the ground, dude. You were all rolling on the ground. Oh, incomplete pass. Yeah, the ball's rolling on the ground. What this guy thought he was doing? That's funny. Oh, Carolina Titans says pick. No, it hit the ground. That guy's just trying to be a comedian, I guess. 3 and out. First one of the day, we bring in Luke Doty instead of bringing in Cutter Woods or Aaron Nolan. Fantastic. Amazing and fantastic. Mason Love kicks it, goes out of bounds. Where Where are they going to mark it? The 20. He's still walking out. Another horrible punt. Wow. Who is Morgan and Fozzie? I guess I don't keep up with a lot of these young, whoever it is, people are that are supposedly celebrities now. Because I have no idea who the hell Morgan and Fozzie is that visited the Cockaboos. Are those the announcers? I guess so. Those the game announcers, Morgan and Fozzie. Yeah, I guess the sideline girl's Morgan, huh? Shows you what I know and pay attention to. I know nothing. I am just a messenger. I know nothing. Let's see how many people's pissed off that Luke Doty's in the football game. Oh, doo-doo. Yep, some people. They really put a picture up of Aaron Nolan and said it was Lenore Sellers. That's funny. Somebody posted that. Who the hell? Oh, ESPN did that shit? SEC channel? I don't know shit. Bro already got the stogie out. There's a man smoking a cigar in South Carolina. He don't got it lit, but he got it in. We can all smoke a cigar tonight, right? Have that winning glass of bourbon, a beer, a cigar, bourbon and a cigar. How about that? I haven't had to get a cigar out since Kentucky, right? So that Rooster's last winning cigar was Kentucky. That'd been a long time ago. Holy shit! Seems like years ago. Titan says he wants to see Cutter. I can't believe he wasn't in. That makes no damn sense. Like I said, if it's the time is winding down and it looks like you're about to end the game, you let Doty go in there and close it out. But 14 minutes left, you still got the whole fourth quarter. I don't think that's why. You don't have 15 more practices or a bowl game to work with your young quarterbacks. I get it. It's senior night. Throw the respect out there, but not with the whole fourth quarter left. Oh, Vicari Swain with the big hit. Carr says, "Don't catch that around me." Oh, so it is the commentators, Fozzie and Morgan. Kentucky just should be. They just got their ass rocked by Vanderbilt, dude. Coastal gonna try to run and no, lost 2 yards. Trying to run for the first down, though. Not get it. Sean Murphy with the big stick. Adam Rivers says Nolan is leaving. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I think the disadvantage for Aaron Nolan is being left-handed, dude. When teams set up offenses for like right-handed players and then you're left-handed, the offense really doesn't. Ken said his last cigar was 1933 when we beat Texas. Ooh. The last real good cigar we had, King Ken, was after Clemson last year, right? The Virginia Tech and the South Carolina State Stogies. I mean, those were just expected Stogies. The Kentucky one was we should win that one too, Stogie. This one's a um we should win this one, Stogie. Last year the Clemson game was more iffy. So that was the best one. That was the best one we had in a while. The Missouri one wasn't bad either. With the old comeback win, the Rocket Sanders cigar. Did y'all hear they're thinking about taking the drinking age back to 18 now? Only 35 years late, 30 years. How long has it been since they changed the drinking age to 21? Had to be like 35 years ago, right? Somewhere in that range. Maybe a little bit longer. All right, how much time we got left in this thing? Beamer out there hugging all the seniors. There's DQ and his parents. Is that Cutter in now? Is that still Luke? Oh no, Cutter's in. Little handoff up the middle. Cutter Woods. Titan says. Jonathan said, boring game, Rooster. Yes, sir, it was. Finally, Cutter Woods in the game. Now, don't let him hand off every down either. Let him throw the damn ball. Dial up something for him. Georgia Tech next Friday. I don't think they can beat the classic them boys played last year. A win is never boring. Eh, the way this game is going, though, because I thought Coastal would definitely put up more of a fight. It's been kind of just a blowout, really. Now, if we beat Clemson like this, I'll definitely be more excited. If we beat Clemson 44-0, I'll be excited the whole game. Y'all hear me scream the whole game. All right, another punt. Still 9 minutes left in this game. Almost 10. Oh, blocked. Coastal might get points on the board off of a block punt. South Carolina got bored. Let their guard down. Let Coastal block a punt to get points. Wow. There goes the shutout. Coastal showing life. Beamer ball got our Beamer balled. Special teams is Beamer's downfall. He hasn't been that great this year, to be honest with you. Coastal gets their 7 on the board. Hey, it's a perfect way to block it, though. Beamer literally said that shutout was important to them, and this happens. Beamer said putting the young guys in was important to him too, Titan, and look what he did. He put Doty in. So much for our great special teams. That was pathetic. Our special teams is not nearly as good as it was when Pete Limbo was. I'm sorry, Joe D or whatever his name is, Camillus. I don't care if he's had 1,000 years in the NFL. Pete Limbo was the man when it came to special teams. Was the man. Pistol Pete. Oh, the Coastal Carolina comeback has started. True. Shane just needs to be quiet. Yes. Agreed. Agreed, Titan. Every time he opens his mouth, man. Anymore, it's just I don't know. I almost feel about Shane Beamer as I feel about Dabo Sweeney. And that's sad because Beamer's our coach. and but it's just times you just look at them like they got three heads and like, come on, dude. Y'all really need to not say some of the shit y'all say. Pete Limbo definitely deserves all the credit for our special team success. Yeah, I mean, he was the man back then, a couple of years ago. I think he was also the man that had the voice to keep Beamer from saying dumb shit half the time. That's why I keep saying people keep wanting these young offensive coordinators, and I'm like, man, Beamer needs someone that has some maturity to him too, just to somebody to bounce shit off of as a head coach, an offensive coordinator that may have been a head coach. Now, a lot of people want Miles. I've heard Malzahn's name. I'm not sold on Gus Malzahn. I get it. Florida State's offense is leading the ACC and all that stuff, but the SEC knows those offenses. I mean, hell, how many years was the old Malzahn offense at Auburn? All right, we got 9.5 minutes, y'all. There was a little less than 10 minutes left when it was 44-0. Here comes Coastal's comeback. They're going to come back from 44 down. Don't call it a comeback. I don't think this is going to be a run back. Oh, yeah, he does try it. Who is that? Brian Rowe? No, I can't see. What number was that? Oregon now up 42-27 on Southern Cal. That's definitely the way to block a punt, though. We need to buy some offensive line players with NIL because if we can't block it, doesn't matter. That is true. That is true, Rick. It don't matter who the quarterback is. It don't matter who the offensive coordinator is. But you can scheme around not having the greatest offensive line. Mike Shula just thought we had an NFL offensive line. You can run plays just like we run quick passes and stuff today. The offensive line doesn't have to be the greatest if you get the ball out fast. Like Cutter back in throwing again. He got a completion for a first down. Is that Malik? Another one of our big young wide receivers. Cutter back to throw again. Almost got the ball ripped out of his hand. A little escapability there. Oh, throws it to Oscar, and Oscar dropped it. Oscar, you had all the running room in the world, and you caught that, dude. Come on, nephew. Oh, he did knock that ball out. Turn them hands the other way, Oscar. Can't backhand them like that. This ain't baseball. Them hands turn around. A right hand on top. Cut her back. Cuts it loose. Caught this time. First and 10, 7 minutes left. Come on, Cutter. Go down there and get your touchdown, buddy. Handoff up the middle. Oscar toting the pile. Gonna get almost 5 out of that. Nephew trying to carry the pile with him. TCU up now 17-14 on Houston. Cutter with a keeper gets around the corner. Gonna be close to the first down. Cutter 6'3", 204. Pack about 10 more pounds on him. He'll be good to go. Get him about 214, 215. Handoff again up the middle. First down. Oscar Attaway. There you go, nephew. Cutter doesn't look that bad. Love to see him. I live about 10 minutes from his high school. Oh, I think he's going to be a good little quarterback. But it'd be great if Lenorse is back for another year and give him another year as backup. Get him some playing time next year. And then you got Landon coming in who'll be right behind him. So Landon Duckworth. I'm calling it targeting, Titan. They're reviewing for targeting. Hold up. That is Aaron Nolan. They about to put Nolan in or what? He launched into Oscar's chest, but I don't know if do they consider that targeting now? He didn't get him in the helmet. I don't know. Landon is supposed to be the real deal. Yeah. Yeah, I think that looked like a worse hit than what it really was, is because the guy was cutting Oscar from the back and he was in the air. I don't think that's targeting though. I wouldn't. I don't know. The kid put his head down. He could have hurt himself, but I don't think he was going to hurt Oscar with that. See, Oscar leaves his feet, and then the guy's behind him. So then when the hit just makes it looks worse than what it really is when you watch it in slow motion. But that kid could really hurt his own damn neck by doing that. Radioactive says the way he fell back. Yeah, it's because he had the other guy underneath him. But they're calling it targeting. Nine has been disqualified. I think that kid took a bigger chance of hurting himself doing that. You don't want to put that head down. I don't know though. They say that though, but if you got your head up and that you get hit in the forehead and that thing snaps your neck back, that's not really that great either. All right. Is it going to be Air Nolan's in now? Little dump ball pass, bobbled. Trying to get it to Mo Brown. Yeah, see, I think that's the one thing that when you're a left-handed quarterback and the offense is set up for a right-handed quarterback, it just kind of makes and your wide receivers, the ball spins different for those guys. Goes Nolan whipping it though. Caught. Brian Rowe. Gained about 7. That kid can sling it though. Holy shit. That ball come out quick. Guess he wasn't a 5-star out of high school for nothing. Caught. One-handed. Brian Rowe again gets the first down. Drive will continue for the Gamecocks. Nice catch. Yeah, it was one-handed grab there. Nolan with the keeper gets around the edge. Gains about 5. Be 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Good decision to keep, young man. Stay ahead of them chains. Second and 6, they're going to call it, huh? Nolan hands it off. No. Lost a yard. Gonna chuck it in the end zone here. What they gonna do? Nolan chunks it up for the end zone. Oh, that's pass interference. There's Gidron. Who was wanting to see Gidron earlier? There he is. He's on the field for you. Yep. You gotta turn your head, dude. You're gonna get that flag every time you don't look back. All right, first and goal from the 4. Like a handoff up the middle. Did he get in? And they say touchdown, or they call him short? No, looks like they're gonna call him about a foot short. Really? Run the same play again. Gonna be second and goal. That didn't work. That run up the middle didn't work. All right, Nolan, just pull it this time and run around the edge, dude. Oh, we're going to the 2-minute timeout. This time, just fake it up the middle and pull it and go around the edge. Not that hard. Not that hard, right? Sounds simple when I say it. I know it's not that simple on the field, but it sounds simple when I say it. Yeah, we knew that. Oh, they done started that on X. Oh, shit. Mike Fury next OC. No. Telling you no. Sellers would run right edge. Will Nolan go left? Whatever side you open it up on. You can set it up as a RP. Just do it as a little RPO or a zone read and pull it. I don't know. You start getting these young guys in that don't practice a lot of that shit a lot. It can get tricky. You end up with a damn fumble. All right. How many more commercials y'all want to show? We want to get the last 2 minutes of this game over with, yo. With another 7 on the board, though. I wouldn't just going to get another 7, get to 50 burger. Get to 50 burger. Why not? Coastal Carolina comes off the 2-minute warning and calls another timeout so we can watch another like 12 commercials. Yeah, we definitely brought everybody out the bench now. I see a Wrecker, a Scott. I see all kind of names I ain't seen all year long. We have busted out the bench. Who cares? You don't get it. You go 2 plays to get it anyway. You don't get it on third. You do it again on fourth. You ain't kicking no field goal at this point in time. There's Nolan. He hands it off again up the middle. Touchdown this time. Is that is done. He's a senior. That guy's been around helping on the practice damn team since he's been at South Carolina. Good for him getting a touchdown. Good for him. Um, there's that 50 Titan says, yep. Let the little senior running back that's been around on the scout teams and doing everything he could for the team in his years here, he got him a touchdown. Kinkin says TCU Houston was the final 17-14. How about that? Good for Dunn. Dunn got a touchdown. Dunn is Coastal Carolina in this football game. Dunn done it again. Well, Pitt's up on Georgia Tech already, 7-0. Pitt might win that football game, y'all. I ain't joking. I ain't joking about that. I'm gonna flip over there real quick, see what's going on. Coastal calls for a fair catch. Special Teams Player of the Year, Ricari Swain. Without a doubt, that's a true statement. Little handoff, Coastal. This game, couple more handoffs. This one's over with. And in the books, everybody in the books, South Carolina will have put up the 50 burger. The big 5-1. 51-7. 44-point victory. We can celebrate and smoke a cigar. Ken, that's where I'm going. I'm going to smoke my cigar as soon as this game's over with, buddy. Probably going to eat dinner. Oh, I got my post game show in 30 minutes. 34 seconds left. 33, 32. They got to at least snap it one more time. No, they can let it run out. Never mind. They are going to snap it, though. Little handoff to end the game there. And that'll do it. South Carolina wins 51-7. Let's see what Beamer's got to say. When they talk to him after the game, we'll talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's see what Beamer's got to say. Maybe they won't bust me on this if I turn the volume up. Yeah, I think. So what Beamer's got to say.
Culture in this program, they competed every week, and that's what's made this thing so challenging and difficult and hard. Is just all the heartbreaking losses. They like are getting beat 42-3 every week. Where we've literally, I think we've had 6 games that were one-score games going into the fourth quarter, and we just haven't been able to coach well enough and play well enough in the fourth quarter to finish. But these guys every week they just respond and knew they would tonight, and really, really just happy for them. It's been a long run since that Kentucky game. And these guys, they do everything that we ask. They're great kids, and really happy for them to be able to have some success, as you can see. And not just that, but celebrating the young guys' success. Or some of the seniors we got in the game on that last touchdown that hadn't really played ever. They got in there for a play. That's pretty cool to see what college football's all about.
Right, and I mean, for their offense to get in a guy like Cutter Woods in the fourth quarter, a heavy dose of him. I mean, what stood out about what he was able to show?
Yeah, Cutter's a good young player. We got Aaron Oland in there. Aaron's going to be a good young player. We got Luke Doty in there. Played 4 quarterbacks tonight. So really, just they're all good guys, and that's the thing. Those
I want the American flag hat there, Beam. Can we get the Gamecock American flag? The Block C American flag?
working to get better, and really happy for them to have some success, and what they've been doing in practice showed tonight with the right they earned to go get some playing time.
And now next week you look ahead against Thompson.
Andrew says this is why Mike Shula should be at Guantanamo Bay. This is also why Beamer should have fired him when he got rid of Teasley. Just shows you more of why we should be pissed that Beamer didn't fire that guy. Hope Beamer don't come out flexing. He ain't saying too much dumb shit, but you want to do a North Carolina versus South Carolina bowl game? Do one on our own, the Carolina Bowl.
Thank you, Coach. We appreciate it. I know they're happy to hear from you too.
All right, everybody. We got to win. That's all we can say. I'll see everybody around 8 o'clock for the post game show. I don't know how long it'll be. I may just, I don't know. We'll see what everybody's got to say. We'll talk about it. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Even though the game wasn't as that exciting, we walked away with a win. No stress. A no stress W. We needed that, right? We've had enough stress for a while. But yeah, we'll kick back here around 8 o'clock. Do our little post game show, but I appreciate all you guys, and we'll holler at you later. That's right, Todd Win. We won. Been a while. Been a while since we could say that. But appreciate everybody for hanging out, and we'll holler at you in a few.